Hutai Sal, 7 September Day, International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies. Itu Hutai Sal manigina ahi thake. Enaka homoy de, ajilaga din de, Livingstone Foundation International School de, National Clean Air Program opor de luigena, ekta awareness campaign thakishe. Ajilaga din de, amikan dikhi paishe ki alak school brabi ahi gena, dakhan exhibition thake abi amikan dikhi paishe. Aro program de kutha kurigina ja homoy Livingstone Foundation International laga chairman Dr. Andrew Ahotobra itu guishe ki amikhanik par sale do global warming du le do bishi tangor issue ekta ase aro amikhan sob manu itu global warming du seriously lobo lagi ona tai itu guishe aro global warming control group le do amikhan sob manu laga responsibility ase guishe aro tai itu guishe ki amikhan sob nijor laga role luigena itu global warming do control kurigina jabole tai itu kuise kotha kurigina ja homoi Dr. Andrew Ahotobra pani laga opor de bi kuise tai kuise ki Dimapur de especially Dimapur de Chate river aro Tansari river de pani do freely flow kuri ase huli bi ami khan laga khor de na puncha laga opor de lugina tai concern ekta kuise tai kuise ki ajikali ami khan especially Dimapur de pani pouring gura homoi 20 feet kushli bi pani na pai aro ami khan pani pawole lado more than 20 feet kushibo lage aro itu kushia do soil du bia gurde kushe itu nimide pani laga opor de lugena bi tai tangor ekta concern kuigena ase itu awareness campaign opor de lugena program du kinaka luijashi ami khan detail pra sai lobo.
A very blessed morning to one and all. Respected our chairperson, and not forgetting our honorable chairperson who is here. The DMC, after so many decades, they have a new chairman in the DMC. I welcome him. I welcome his host of dignitaries, those who have come, officials here, and I'm happy and delighted to be seeing all of you here. I'm also very happy to see the administrative team, and especially our Achu, who is an EAC. She has been the backbone behind this program, and she has really worked hard. I mean, day in, day out, with all the other responsibility in the administrative side, not even having a time, I know, but with all the effort that she has put in, I think the collaboration has done very well. I would say that. I'm sorry that DC could not make it today because I believe they have an emergency meeting with the CP, Commissioner of Police, both of them. And also, the other guests also could not come because of some unavoidable circumstances. But anyway, nevertheless, we are all here to be a part of this program, to be a part of this great day, which is celebrated worldwide in the international level, known as the clean air. We breathe in clean air, and we are lucky to have a blue skies. What a theme it matches with our state. But very unfortunate, many states in India across did not even have the glimpses of seeing a star in the night. They would not be able to see because the cloud above them or the sky above them is so dark, filled with pollution, that they do not get even a chance to see the moon or sometime, and many a time the star. So anyway, we are very lucky to see the clear skies, but we should not be selfish. We should be pondering upon others' responsibility also, and we should always think for the others. That's what I feel, and that's what we are doing. So we have taken the pledge of today that we will work together hand in hand, in tandem, to see that we have a very good environment for all of us to live, not only for our sake, but for the sake of the children of the future. I'm happy that all those could make it. The schools from various, we have more than 20 schools today, and the participants very enthusiastically have come, I know you have come with a very prepared mind to listen things out as to what changes that you can make in the future to come. We are here, we can do at most of what we can in our caliber. But during your time, I guess you will do much better than what we have done. So I feel that you are the right place, you are in the right platform, and your mentors, your teachers, and your heads will do much better than what we have been doing for you. So I guess that you have come here today with a renewed mind to see that everything changes for the good of the human race. Anyway, I would like to welcome all of you to our humble abode. And if there's any inconvenience, we regret. But if there's anything more that we can do, please be assured that we are there to help you out at any time, any place. I would like to give a short talk besides my welcome. I would like to mention to all of you that we live in a solar system where we have 8 planets. We used to have the 9 planets, and that was Pluto, but it was ruled out to be a planet. It is now considered to be a moon. So it is no more there, the Pluto. Now we have just survived with 8. Many would know that we see when the early part, when the sun is setting, and early dawning time, we see the brightest star in the sky. That is called the morning star and the evening star. Actually, it is not a star, it is a planet, and that's Venus. Okay? So Venus is the most closest to the Earth, and Venus is supposed to be actually same size as the Earth, but the climatic condition is very different. Though very close, very good, same shape, and we see that in the morning and evening as a star, which is not a star because a star shines by itself. A sun is a star. It emits its own light. A planet does not emit its own light. It reflects the light of the sun. So that is why it is not a star. So, but when we see the twin, I would say the twin planet of Earth identical is actually the Venus. And Venus is also a symbol of feminine. Okay? They say the females are from the Venus and men are from the Mars. Okay? So proud that the Venus is there. We can see in the morning and evening shining. Okay? And like a twin sister, brother, I would say they're there. One thing you have to know that the climatic condition is just the opposite of the Earth. I have a reason why I'm saying this. Because when we look at the planet Earth, the temperature at an average is about 50 degrees Celsius. At an average, I would say that. But when we look at Venus, which is very close to Earth, identical, it is 850 degrees Celsius, nearing boiling point. It's called the boiling point, but it's gone beyond that. Boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. It is 850 degrees Celsius. You can imagine how hot it is. The other irony, the planet which is very close to the sun, it is Mercury. So we think it is so close to the sun that the Mercury should be much hotter than what it is. But sadly, Mercury is 3 times cooler than Venus. It may be maximum 300 degrees Celsius. It is very low. Okay? The temperature. So what makes Venus hot? Venus is hot because of the carbon emission in the atmosphere. There's a big carbon emission which is there. It has made it very hot. Planet Earth, on the reverse angle, we have our carbon, but our carbon is actually instilled down under the ground as oil, coal, fossil fuels. We have not taken out the carbon much. It has been down grounded. But we human, because of our selfish desires, it has been seen that we have exploited and we are exploiting the oil, the coal, the fossil fuels, and we are emitting so many gases that the global warming is and has started a long time back. So, if we do not take care, probably the Venus temperature and Earth temperature may sometimes have competition between each other. Who will be the hottest planet? And this is the only survival planet. When we look up into the sun, the nearest star from the Earth is 4 light years. That means if we go at the speed of light, it will take 4 years to reach there. And there also there's no life on that star. So imagine, where is life? We are the lucky ones to have been surviving out here. In such a small planet, we are surviving. But we are not bothered for the planet Earth. We are not bothered for the climate. Now, I would say that we have to think very seriously. We have to act seriously on local issues and think globally. I would say that it is time to awaken, and it's time that we have to actually think, warm our hearts with global issues, and we have to think the climate change and change our soul. I would say that. For the purpose of what? For the purpose of nothing but to renew the earth's resources to the best of its capacity, not with the intention of exploiting of our greed. We have so much in the planet to give, but we are not able to harness, and we are not doing it so. I feel that we have to take one thing, and that we have taken things for granted. And that what granted we have taken is that we have seen that earth belongs to us. We take it, the human beings, no? We feel that the earth belongs to us, but it is not so. Actually, we belong to the earth. The earth can survive without us, but we cannot survive without the earth. So our pride probably has taken a toll of actually being too foolish in one way, being too greedy, being too proud, and which I think we need to understand that where are we going to reach at one point of time. So I feel that we all have to awaken ourselves, and we have to think that the global warming is actually a very serious issue. And we have to think that we need to help one another. Everybody has to play the part. Everybody has to play the role in whatever capacity that it can take. And I'm happy that the DMC has been newly formed. And I know they're going to go on war footing regarding especially the climate change. And the climate change is also on, we can see so much of global problem, and especially when we look at the Northeast, so much of landslides, floods, storms, erratic weathers happening around here. Why is it so? Because of our selfishness. So I feel that we need to arise, and I know that the DMC member with the able chairman, Mr. Atto, in short we call him Atto, I hope that you will please bring a big change to our society. I hope there are good drainage is there and less encroachment, because our people are known for a good encroachment everywhere. Wherever there's a bare land, we like to encroach, which is not a good thing. Even the drains have been encroached. So I guess during your able and capable leadership, all this will be brought to book, and see that we bring a just society. And we all have to work for the betterment of everybody. We know that times are changing. It's going to be tough, and it's going to be tougher for the younger generation. But we pledge today that we all will work together in unison, and we can work in good rhythm. I would also want to make assurance that regarding when we look at water, we have seen abundance water from Chumugidima or Chhatri River, you call it. So much water is flowing freely, but there's not a drop of water in the town. I have tried to raise this issue many times, but it has fallen to the deaf ears. We are trying to make what? We are trying to dig and make a drill in our own land, in our own area, and the well, of course, it has dried up. Nowadays in Dimapur, if you go 20, 30 feet, you will not get water. Even 50 feet, it dries up very fast. Now boring has started. But the boring also, even 500 feet, we are not getting much water. If it is for a family of 5 or 10, it's okay. But if it's going to be a multiples of that, a colony, it is next to impossible that one boring well can suffice the water for the entire people. So my saying is that so much water is flowing freely from Chhatri River to Mugitma, all that, even Dhansari. But the good thing about the Chatti River is that it does not need any motor. The gravity, natural gravity. You put a pipe over there, you don't need pump, the water will come directly gushing to your very door. Why can't that be harnessed? Why can't that be water be filtered? Why are we depleting the water of the ground, which is not good for the soil? You look at the Tiger next, the Rangapur crossing. The army has taken a long step. There is a what you call water filtration just in the bridge on the right hand side. They are purifying that with a motor pump and they are wonderfully filtering and using it for potable drinking water for drinking. But that needs a pump. But for us, God has given immense gravity from right on top from the hill. It can just come directly without having even one pump. Why are we not using? In Guwahati, we see that one of the biggest river in the northeast and the only male river. You know, all you'll be surprised that all the rivers in India is named after the feminine. Maiki Nam Diginazade. But Brahmaputra is the only male river in the whole of India. Now, in such a big river is there, and but in Guwahati town there's no drinking water. Where is the water going? Why are we not using? Why are we not harvesting or harnessing to use it as the potable water? I tell you, it's been more than few decades we are not able to get water, and we are digging as deep as possible to take water, which is nuisance. I would say that it's very harmful to the environment. So I feel that when there's water has been given by God gift in the nature, I feel that our chairman also and the group, you can do a lot of good thing. You know, you can create one pipe connectivity direct from there and let the individual house even filter. We are ready to filter also if the water comes to our doorstep, no problem. So I know that with your help, a lot of things can happen and we can make the Dimapur a very good place and the ripple effect will take place in the entire Nagaland state and also probably outside the Nagaland state. So with these few words, I would like to thank all of you and I wish the media fraternity those who have come here. Thank you for your coming here and your coming has been a lot of encouragement because you do a lot of hard work and it's through you the voices we heard to the masses. So I thank all of you and may you have a very good day and I hope that we always keep in our heart that we need to work together in tandem for the greater, larger interests of the society and keep our environment always good and the best in the pristine condition. Thank you very much, all of you.
Good morning to you all. Respected chairperson of the program, even if they are not here, I will Sri Pinojong Si Chang, Deputy Commissioner Dimapur, Sri K. Hukato Jesse, Member Secretary Nagaland Pollution Control Board, Dr. Andrew Ahotas Sama, Chairman, Livingstone Foundation School, ESC Dimapur, my fellow DMC councillors, other dignitaries and participants of the program, friends from the media, staffs and students of Livingstone Foundation School, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to you all from Dimapur Municipal Council. It's a pleasure to be here with you all this morning. Today we have gathered to create awareness on the National Clean Air Program and to celebrate the International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies, a day dedicated to raising awareness about the importance of clean air in our lives. Air pollution is one of the largest environmental health risks of our time, affecting every breath we take and every aspect of our well-being. The theme for this year, Invest in Clean Air Now, remind us that the time to act is now. Air pollution knows no borders. It impacts our health, our climate, and our economies. When we think of Nagaland, we think of fresh air, green mountain, and pleasant weathers. Dimapur is, Dimapur is perhaps an exception. It is concerning to learn that Dimapur's PM10 level is above the risk limit. It is also concerning that the problems of air pollution is not only saluted to Dimapur alone, but also in other parts of the state. That being said, I'm hopeful that we can create healthier, more sustainable communities for ourselves and future generations. I commend the Nagaland Pollution Control Board, the district administration, Breeze Women Welfare Society, and institutions like Livingstone Foundation to your work towards bringing transformative change. As we continue to learn and work towards clean air initiative, the DMC stand with you all. Today, I call upon us, government, institutions, civil societies, individuals to take actions. Let us collaborate to reduce air pollution. Let us commit to policies and practice that prioritize clean air. Let us educate and empower our communities to make choice and protect our atmosphere. Together, we can ensure that air we breathe in is clean and safe. Together, we can secure blue skies for all. Lastly, I wish all the participants of the various competitions a fruitful time of learning and all the best. God bless Dimapur.
Good morning, everyone. Respected chairperson of the program, respected special guests, Sir Rukato Yapumi, Chairman DMC, respected Sir Andrew Mahato Sema, Chairman Livingstone Foundation Society, respected Madam Ani Yapumi, President Breeze Welfare Women Association, respected dignitaries present over here, and all my dear students. I stand before you on behalf of Nagaland Pollution Control Board. First of all, I sincere apologies for my member secretary, Sir Hukato Chishi, as he could not be here today because he has to attend a meeting in Delhi. So he has sent his warm wishes and regards on behalf of Nagaland Pollution Control Board. Uh, I myself, I am Yampan Kinhat, working as scientist in Nagaland Pollution Control Board. It is quite a privilege for all of us to be here in this program as we celebrate this International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies, which is being celebrated all over the world now. So the topic which is given to us is talk on current air quality. So I'll be giving brief highlights of what our Nagaland Pollution Control Board does with respect to the ambient air quality. Our Nagaland Pollution Control Board has been monitoring the air quality of Kohima and Dimapur for more than a decade now. We have been monitoring the air quality under this National Air Monitoring Program. Under this program, we have around 39 air monitoring stations covering 10 districts of our state. What we do usually do in those monitoring stations, we have those fixed monitoring stations. What we do over there is we monitor the air quality on a routine basis. We monitor on Tuesday, Thursday, and on Saturday. We monitor for 24 hours. And what we do over there is our technical staffs, they monitor the air quality. They will run it for 24 hours. Our routine is we start at 6 o'clock in the morning till we run it for 6 o'clock the next morning at 6 a.m. So after we do the monitoring, what we usually do is after the monitoring is done, we bring it back to our lab. We do the analysis in the lab. And after that, we send our data to Central Pollution Control Board on a monthly basis. So accordingly, the Central Pollution Control Board analyze and monitor, sees the data which is given by our State Pollution Control Board. So accordingly, this our city, I would say like Dimapur city, we have been monitoring for more than a decade now. So one bad news I would say is the air quality of Dimapur is not good. It's beyond the permissible limit. So accordingly, the Central Pollution Control Board, after analyzing our data, they have categorized both Kohima and Dimapur city as non-attainment city, which means that the air quality of Kohima and Dimapur is beyond the permissible limit set by the Central Pollution Control Board. So at present, we have 131 non-attainment cities in the country, which means that those monitoring stations where we are monitoring the air quality doesn't meet the standard as prescribed by the Central Pollution Control Board. So we have 7 monitoring stations all over here in Dimapur, covering different parts of Dimapur. We have in residential areas and we have in the commercial areas. So accordingly, as per the data which we have been monitoring, we could see the trend of Dimapur city, instead of improving, the trend is going on a higher note now. So the permissible limit is 60 micrograms per meter cube, but the monitoring which we are doing and the data which we are getting, we are going beyond the permissible limit. Last year, the data of Dimapur is around 98 micrograms per meter cube, beyond the permissible limit of 60. So this is something quite of a concern because we are a small state. We don't have much industrial. We don't have any industries. But one of the major concern in our state is because of the bad road condition, because of the road dust, burning of waste, vehicular emissions. These are one of the major factors which are contributing to our air pollution. So, looking into the scenario of the air quality of our country, the Central Pollution Control Board and Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has launched a program in 2019 known as the National Clean Air Program. So under this National Clean Air Program, the central government has set a target that by 2026, the air quality of these non-attainment cities should go down by 40%. So accordingly, what the central government does is they, under this National Clean Air Program, various departments, we work together. We work together on different responsibilities given to us. And accordingly, we work on the various roles and responsibilities given to us. Example, like the district administration, they have been given the role of awareness campaign, checking of fuel adulteration. DMC have been given the role to clean the streets, the road dust. And if you see the role of Nagaland Pollution Control, we are also part of the awareness campaign. And if you see in the Church Road area or in the city tower area, you can see the vertical gardens on the road dividers. These are taken up by the Forest Department under the National Clean Air Program initiatives. So these are the initiatives which are taken up by the various departments. But I would like to request all the participants over here, even though the central government might bring up so many good schemes and programs, but until and unless we work together as a team from the public participation, it's quite difficult and impossible to achieve the target. So as I was going through the program over here, the Clean Air Pledge, which you can see over here, it's the pledge's 10 action points which have been given over here. If you can follow these 10 action points, then I would say we will achieve what we can as the program which we are having over here today. So I would like to request each and every one of you to play your part, be a part of clean air initiatives so that we'll have a better environment and we have a good environment for each and every one of us. Thank you.